Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Back at you.
Yes.
Sorry.
You know what? we gonna try it again. Y'all forgot what to say.
You know I did.
So I say buenos dias. You say that back. Then I say como está. Then you say me siento bien cocinera, which means I am well or I am good, chef.
Ditto.
All right, we gonna roll on. I ain't got time for y'all today on this Monday beautiful morning. It's good to see everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is Cooking and Learning with Care segment with Chef Destiny and Chef Aja. Along we have Shawanda and Brenton as well. So I think they're gonna be with us for a little while, which is good because they can continue to give you those beautiful, helpful tips and hacks. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Aja, I will spotlight you now.
All righty. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend and is having a beautiful Monday so far. Just to do a little spot check, can everybody see my pots and pans very clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Today we're going to be making a Creole shrimp bisque. Now, bisque, if you're not familiar with that word, it is a cream-based soup similar to that of a chowder, like a New England clam chowder, a Manhattan chowder. But a chowder, the difference between a chowder and a bisque is that a chowder has chunks, chunks of potato, chunks of clams, chunks of whatever you put in it. A bisque is more smooth-like, okay, even though you can put chunks into it. It's like I said, a cream-based soup. It's found, you see a lot of lobster bisque, etc., tomato bisque, but today we're going to be making a shrimp bisque. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to make your own homemade stock. Can everyone see this pan, this pot? Inside of this pot, I have clean shrimp shells from the shrimp that I've used. I have a bay leaf. I have a mirepoix, which consists of onions, carrots, celery. I have some black whole peppercorns, a little salt, a little black pepper in addition to the peppercorns. And this is my own homemade version of a shrimp stock that I'm going to use to make the flavor go wow for this soup. So you want to get your stock rolling on a light simmer for about 45 minutes. So that's the first thing you want to do is make your shrimp stock, okay? Now we have a pan that has been heating and I have some melted butter in that pan. To this pan, I have marinated some shrimp that I've cleaned, deveined, peeled, of course, with a little bit of Old Bay, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. But this is your shrimp bisque, so you can use whatever seasonings you need to use. I'm making my soup, my bisque, in the same pan that I'm cooking my shrimp in the same pan that I'm going to make my bisque in, just to once again fortify that seafood flavor, fortify that shrimp flavor, so it's on all levels of this bisque. So we're going to cook the shrimp about a minute on each side. The shrimp will not be cooked all the way through at this process because we're going to come back to it. This is called par cooking. So we're just going to cook it halfway through. We want it to have that nice pink color, okay? So after you have cooked the shrimp about a minute on each side, maybe even 30 seconds on each side, okay? You take it off the heat. Remember, we are not cooking the shrimp all the way through. All right, so I take my shrimps out. In that same pan, I have blended a mirepoix, once again, carrots, onions, celery, a piece of garlic, a bay leaf. But to make this a Creole shrimp bisque. Creole cooking uses a lot of tomato-based products, okay? I put in a can of diced tomatoes to give it that red color. So we blended, like I said, the carrots, the onion, the celery, bay leaf, garlic, and some diced tomatoes. Turn my heat up. And you want this to cook, okay? You want to saute this or to cook this medium to high heat to bring all those flavors out. All right. In addition to this that's cooking, I'm also going to use a little bit of cooking wine. I'm choosing to use sherry cooking wine. You can use any type of cooking wine that you like. Traditionally, seafood pairs real well with white wine, light colored wines, I should say. But if you don't have a light colored wine, a little dab of red wine won't hurt. We know that the alcohol is going to cook out. So we'll just have it on a nice rolling boil, if y'all can see that, to get the alcohol to cook out. I really wish y'all could smell this. It smells very delicious. All right. Now we're going to add our shrimp stock to our blended mirepoix, tomatoes, and our sherry wine. So I'm adding about 2 ladles of shrimp stock. And you want this to cook on high heat because, like I said, we're cooking for flavor, but we're also cooking to get that sherry wine up out of here, okay? So once this has cooked for about, let's say, a good 8 minutes, it's going to get drier. It's not going to be as wet. If it's too dry, you just add you some more shrimp stock to it, all right? So if it's too dry, just add you some more shrimp stock to it. But you want this to cook for a good 7-8 minutes on this rolling boil. So we're going to assume this has cooked for 7 or 8 minutes. Now we're going to add some cream. You can use half and half. You can use cream. You can even use milk. I suggest whole milk, but you can even use milk if you want. But cream works best. And you will just add your cream to the soup. And it's going to change into a nice, beautiful orangey color. And you just want it to keep cooking, okay? After you've added your cream, I would suggest that you let it cook for a good 20 minutes. Adjust your seasonings, add your salt, your pepper. If you want to use a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, it's up to you. This is your shrimp bisque. But you do want this to cook, like I said, for a good 20 minutes. After it has cooked for 20 minutes, it is going to look like this. Can y'all see that beautiful color?
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to thicken up. Once it is near finished, so we're towards the end of our 20-minute mark, I added the shrimp back to the pot. Turn the heat off because we don't want our shrimp to be overcooked, okay? We want them to be nice and juicy and tender. But inside of this shrimp bisque, I have added the shrimp, all right? I'm gonna plate this up for you. Now, to go with this shrimp bisque, I took some sourdough bread. I melted some butter with some Italian seasonings, a little fresh parsley, and I put in the oven at 375 to make big croutons, okay? If this is not what you choose to do, that's fine, but I like texture with my soup or with my bisque. So this is just a crunchy, huge Italian seasoned crouton to go on the side of the bisque. You can use any type of bread you want. I chose to use sourdough. So let me show you the finished product. And this is a good soup to eat. You can interchange the shrimp with salmon, cod, whatever seafood that you like. And it's filled with shrimp inside. And then to the side, like I said, I just have my crunchy sourdough bread. And this is a nice light meal, but delicious meal that you can eat on a nice rainy, cold day, or any day of the week. Is there any questions about this meal?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
When you did the stock, did you shell the shrimp?
Yes,
Did you take those with the shells? I mean, did you use the shells from the shrimp?
Yes, ma'am. I purposefully bought shrimp with shells on them, cleaned the shrimp very well because that shrimp shell is going to create some of the best seafood stock ever. The shells of seafood create great seafood stock.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? All righty. If there's no,
Thank you, Aja.
you're welcome.
It's real good.
All right, Brenton and Shawanda, y'all ready for y'all tips and hacks? Who going first? I'm gonna just pick somebody. All right, here we go, Shawanda.
Hello, good morning. Hold on, wait, let me turn the light on.
Y'all be patient with my children.
Sorry, they said they couldn't see me, so I'm trying to make sure they see me.
Thank you.
So how's everybody today? Hope everybody weekend was fine. I'm Shawanda Hope, and here are 5 food tips. 1, carrots are sweeter in the winter. Carrots act as a natural antifreeze and can lower the freezing point of water. Carrots increase their sugar to defend against cold weather. 2, when baking with grain-free flour like coconut and almond, separate the egg and whip whites to soften heat. 3, cut through the tip of a garlic clove. Don't lift your knife. Turn the clove and the skin comes off in 1. 4, don't waste time peeling a kiwi. Just slice it in half and you have 2 fuzzy bowls to scoop out. And 5, an apple a day keeps cholesterol away.
All right, thank you, Miss Hope.
I can't
All right,
see
Brenton, you still over there looking like Darth Vader. We can't see your face.
Okay, now.
We didn't see Shawanda.
We didn't see Shawanda.
I did.
I can see her a little bit better when she cut that light on. I can see her. Okay, Brenton, I can see you a little bit better.
Okay.
Go
Good
ahead,
morning,
darling.
everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Happy Monday to you all. I have 2 cooking tips and I have 1 cooking hack, okay? The first cooking tip, don't overcrowd the pan. I know you all have grandkids and kids, and a lot of times you all want to put a lot of ingredients and a lot of food in one pan, but try not to overcrowd the pan. Okay, the second tip, let red meat sit before cutting into it. And the hack, to keep bananas fresh longer, wrap them in plastic wrap.
Bananas?
Or any fruit, really. Oranges, because we started doing it at the center. We wrapped our fruit in plastic wrap.
Okay.
If y'all remember the basket that used to sit up above the cereal and all that stuff, we used to wrap those apples that was in the basket. So that's what he's talking about.
Is it best to put the apples and stuff in the refrigerator or leave them out?
Yes, ma'am.
The
Put them in
fruit.
the refrigerator.
Okay.
All right, so today for y'all, I'm gonna be doing pancakes 2 ways. And just a little background on pancakes. The first pancakes were fried concoctions called alita dolcia, which means another sweet in Latin, and were made by the Romans in the 1st century AD. They were made from milk, flour, eggs, and spices. The Middle English word pancake appeared in English in the 15th century. Ancient Greeks made pancakes called taginias, which translate to frying pan. The first ready mixed food was sold commercially was, can anybody guess before I say it?
Say that again.
The first ready mixed pancake food was sold commercially? Anybody know the name of it?
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima, that's right. And it was invented in 1889 in St. Joseph, Missouri. And the biggest pancake in the world weighed 6,614 pounds and was over 49 feet in diameter. The world's most expensive pancakes are made by the Radisson Blu Edwardian Hotel 5-star Opus restaurant. Can anybody guess how much this pancake cost?
$100.
Oh no.
5 cents.
Oh no. Okay, these pancakes, the most expensive pancakes cost $1,166.
Ooh, Lord.
They are
Be scared to eat that one.
They are pink champagne, lobster, truffle, and caviar pancakes.
Oh,
And they cost that $1,166 per serving.
Ooh.
So in Sweden, pancakes are called blodplata, which is a pork blood pancake. Gross. The French pancake, is called a what? Great, correct. And in French, it's common to touch the handles of the frying pan with a coin in the other hand and make a wish while the pancake is being turned. I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do. Also, U.S. Southerners eat the most pancakes. And Russia, the pancakes are called blinis, which is B-L-I-N-I-S. And these are yeasted pancakes made from buckwheat, and they are served with sour cream, jam, or caviar. Potato pancakes are traditionally served during Hanukkah and are fried in oil as a reminder of the miraculous oil lamp that the Jewish holiday celebrates. Also, it is suggested that Otzi the Iceman, has anybody heard of that? Well, I'll tell you about it. He was eating a einkorn wheat in the shape of a flatbread, and he is the natural mummy of a man who lived between 3400 and 31 BCE, found in September of 1991 in the Alps border between Austria and Italy. Matt Stoney broke the Guinness World Book of Records eating, how many pancakes y'all think he ate in 8 minutes?
100.
113 pancakes he ate in 8 minutes. And does anybody know when National Pancake Day is? It is March the 4th. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a fun pancake for you and your grandkids to do. And then we're gonna do a fruit pancake. So for our first pancake, I got my oil, got my pan heater. We praying over Pan Betsy right here, so you work all right today. And I like to add just a little butter. Now I just took good old Aunt Jemima pancake mix. If you want to make your pancake mix from scratch, you can. And these are gonna be for the kiddies and the grandkiddies. So what we're gonna be doing is adding some very colorful fruity pebbles. I'm telling you, your grandkids gonna love y'all. Y'all make these with different kind of cereals you can make them with as well. I'm just gonna use an ice cream scoop. And I know everybody knows when a pancake is needing to be flipped. So we're gonna take this cereal and we're gonna sprinkle it right on top. There's a restaurant, I think it's in New York, if I'm not mistaken, where they make these cereal pancakes with all different kind of cereal. So y'all know when it starts bubbling, that it's gonna be ready to flip.
Right.
I'm also gonna be showing you, after we're done with this pancakes, is how to do a spatchcock chicken. Does anybody know what that is?
Yes, cut
All
the
right.
chicken,
Say what, Miss Julia?
cut the chicken down the middle and take the whole bone out and put a brick on the top.
Yeah, we gotta take the spine out so we can lay that bad boy flat and break the breastbone. We're gonna lay it flat, and this is gonna be in preparation for our Copycat Tuesday recipe I have for y'all tomorrow.
Destiny, your class is every day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Every day, and I'm gonna be hopefully adding some new classes to the genre. So we flipped our pancake. It's nice golden brown, y'all can see. If you want to, I like to add just a tad bit more butter in there. Take it on the round, cause I like them edges crispy. And I have a short video for you guys, just to show a couple pancakes around the world while we're over here cooking. It's only 4 minutes, so here we go. Everybody can see that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Now you see in the corner, these are American pancakes.
mm, mm, mm.
I don't think I
Love.
never ate that many pancakes at one time.
They were pretty though.
Yeah, they were gorgeous. Now we in Canada. Is that Canada or France?
I can't see.
They love that Nutella, boy.
Yeah.
It must
More
be
like a
France. That's
crepe.
France.
That's
'Cause it's got the
France.
crepe.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Miss Terry, you said.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we got a savory pancake.
Good gosh.
With vegetables in it.
Where is this?
I think they're gonna tell us toward. I can see the flag, but I don't know whose flag
Yeah,
that is.
it comes up at the end. That's more like a fritter.
A fritter. Okay, South India.
India,
India.
South India.
Look at all that butter.
Wow. You have to bake it.
Oh,
Mm.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Dutch.
Germany. That's Germany.
Yeah, that's
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Dutch.
Now this is more like a dough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Making pie crust or a biscuit.
Corn rolls or something.
Who got
my
time
was
for
a
God.
all
whole
of
lot.
that?
Now that was a whole lot to be doing.
It
That's what I was
sure
gonna say. Who got
Uh-huh.
time for that?
Mhm.
Okay, that's China.
China.
Mhm.
I like that.
I liked it too.
Corn.
You got corn.
Oh, yeah. Cheese.
Chapas. That actually looked kind of good.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Salsa.
Egg yolks, sugar, milk, pancake. Mm.
Oh yeah, egg whites. Yes,
Yes.
meringue. That's gonna be good.
It's a lot
Oh,
of work too.
wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Y'all remember I made y'all them the pancakes with the egg meringue in there.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
Japan.
oh, I know that's good.
Yes.
Wow,
Oh
that was
yeah.
good.
All right.
Oh, that
So
was that was fun.
Mhm.
What happened to me?
all right. So look at how our nice
Oh, cool.
Oh,
pancake turned out for the grandkiddies. Now our next pancake is for the grown-ups. So we're gonna be using, pear preserves
Very
and,
preserved.
and pineapple juice. So with the rest of my pancake mix, I got some pure pineapple juice. We're gonna add that in there.
Who has the best pear preserves?
Mama Hall,
Oh,
Miss
okay.
Hall.
mm-hmm.
I can order.
I don't know about right now.
I know.
All right. So that thinned it out a little bit. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the pear preserves right in the middle.
Destiny, I got Antron, so I'm gonna have to leave you.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Add our pancake, pineapple pancake.
Mm.
I'll add some of this pear preserve right on in
You know it smells good.
Television.
there. All right. We're gonna wait for that to bubble up really nice. Then I'll plate them both. Now, you can, instead of syrup, if you want, make a fruit compote. You could take the frozen berries. I let them sit out just for a little bit. And to that, I'm just gonna add some agave and vanilla extract. Y'all know I gotta clean up my mess. Got a little bit of agave, probably half a teaspoon. You don't need much because the berries already have their own sweetness. And I'm gonna just add a little bit of vanilla extract. About half a teaspoon on that too. I'll stir that around. Now, you can, if you wanted to, boil this on the stove to make the sauce thicker, but I want it just like, you can have it just like that. So that's our berry compote. And I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the way so we can go ahead and cut this chicken. Now for the spatchcock chicken, you will need a sharp knife or a sharp pair of kitchen shears. But unfortunately, my kitchen shears got used for weaves and wigs and everything else, not by me. So I'm not gonna be able to use them today. Gonna finish letting that cook. All right, now for the rub that I'm gonna put on the chicken, I'm gonna melt this butter and I crushed up some garlic in there. And then I'm gonna add my other seasoning. So I'm gonna go jump that into the microwave just for a sec.
I was at DeKalb County court property to get a exemption of school taxes. And I got it.
Oh, and just to share a little info, yesterday was me and my auntie's day out. And we had a blast. I kicked their butt in glow in the dark putt golf. I came all the way back. My auntie was winning 8-2, and I came all the way back and whooped them.
All right.
You sure did. It was fun.
Okay, so here we have our grown-up pear pancake. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see the actual pears in there. Y'all can see those pears?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can finish it with a little powdered sugar. And decorate the plate with some more cereal if you like. And then you got that berry compote because you really don't need any more sweetness from syrup because you got that fruit mixed in there. And you got the cereal mixed into the other pancake. So now we're gonna get going on this chicken. All right, got my nice melted butter right here with the garlic in it. You want to make sure you got a really sharp knife. Here's our chicken Judy right here. Now you need, I'm just draining the rest of that.
Breast.
She a big one.
Yeah.
Now I've already started pre-cutting her. So this is what you're looking for. Let me put that camera down some more. You see right here, this is the spine. So we're gonna go on both sides of it. I hope these knives are sharp. Now you would do this with your scissors. You could just cut right on down. But of course I said, some people have been in here messing with my, you know, you try to tell people stuff about the kitchen and they act like they don't believe you.
Right.
And this is preferably done on smaller birds. You wouldn't have to cut so deep in there if it was a smaller bird. So just like that. Got the whole, that down more through that bone. And that's the whole spine right there. I'm just ripping out if y'all can see that.
Yes.
All right. And then we're gonna flip her over. And she still, you see, got ice in her and everything. I had her thawing for 4 days. So I'm gonna cut the rest of that off there. And you can save this for your stock, of course. So there you got it. Finally got her out of there. That's fine. Now save that for your stock.
Okay.
Let me get some more of this ice out of here.
In culinary school, did y'all have a separate class on cutting?
Oh yeah, we did. So now you see she's almost flat. So now they tell you it's two different ways you can do this. There is a little star, what they call it, the little star part right there. Now you can cut that right on down the middle. That's gonna bust that. See right here, the breastbone I just bust out of there? Just by
Yes.
making that little incision. And we're gonna flip her over. And now she lay flat. Y'all got that?
Yes.
All right, so now we're gonna pan her up. Let me clean up my mess. And thank y'all for staying over with me in class today. Some stuff just take a little longer than 30 minutes. That's why we got a whole hour. Now we're gonna rub her up, season her up real nice. And these are good for grilling, roasting, anything like that. I gotta get this blood out of here. Sorry, y'all know I got to clean up. All right, now I'm gonna take that butter, microwave me some lemons and limes, courtesy of Brent's tips last week.
All right.
And you always want to go back. I'm gonna go back over this table with bleach because it is chicken. Got me a nice little brush here.
So is that just butter and garlic?
Yes, but I'm about to add lemon juice and some seasoning to it. All right, so y'all know my Trinity. So I got some all seasoning, all purpose seasoning, but I like this one because it's full with more herbs than salty seasoning. And you want to do enough because we're going to coat her on both sides and then we're going to bake her. I'm going to bake her slow for about 2 hours on about 250 because I want her nice and juicy. And I'm going to bake her breast side down because I love my breast to be tender and that's what works for me. Just like how I showed y'all I did that turkey. My turkey was breast side down as well. And that breast was delicious. A lot of people make it and it be dry. Oh, I don't like white meat because it's dry. Because somebody ain't cooking for you right. And if y'all do that recipe for the pancakes with your grandkids, please take a picture or something and let me know. I'm also going to use these lemons and just rub all over her. Some people actually clean their chicken with lemon. We're going to get all up in her goodness. I don't want to miss a nook or a cranny. And I'm going to leave these lemons in here to bake with her. Don't forget she needs some up under them arms. You also can put seasonings up under the skin if you like. I'm gonna flip her over so we can do the bottom, then flip her back. So now I got some lime juice. I'm gonna squirt, and I'm gonna leave that lime and these lemons on her underbelly. So it could be nice and citrusy for our recipe tomorrow. All right, now we're gonna flip her back over. And they tell you to tuck the wings under just for aesthetics, but if you don't want to, of course, you know you don't have to. Come on, Wayne. You don't want to act right. All right. Butter her up nice and good. Get back over on the other side. Get all down in there. And this is going to be for my copycat recipe for tomorrow. But I wanted to show y'all the preparation for it because I won't be able to show it on class. We're gonna finish her off with that butter and garlic. And I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be so delicious and tender tomorrow when we use it. Get all that goodness out of there. All right. Any questions about the Spatchcock chicken? Like I said, we're gonna go put her in the oven. Who's in the chat? Oh, Shawanda, I'm making you hungry. Good. That's the purpose of class, is to make you hungry. So
Are you gonna cover it with foil, Destiny?
Yes, ma'am. This is chicken juice.
Okay.
And then towards the end, you know, periodically I'm gonna go in and kind of baste her around, keep her nice. And then towards the end, I'm gonna take that foil off so we can get that
And let
nice
it brown.
golden brown. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me
Okay.
some of the seasonings that you use in the butter mix?
What was the question?
Can you tell me some of the seasonings that you use in the butter mix?
Yes, ma'am. Lemon pepper, Mrs. Dash.
Okay,
Badia, complete seasoning.
okay,
Garlic powder, onion powder, and Italian seasoning.
okay. Didn't you have something look like a Cajun seasoning or something too? Or
I don't think I used it. Maybe I did. Did I use it? Was Tony C.
yeah, okay,
And you know, he got a different
okay.
selection of all kind of flavors.
The
For your
cooking,
Y'all, this is another way, another tip for y'all, because I just do not, let me not use the word hate. I do not like unorganization or messy kitchens or people leaving seasonings open so they dry out, or leaving the tops open, people spill them all in the counter. So this is another way you can store a seasoning in the Ziploc bag.
Okay.
And that'll keep them nice and organized. And then you can even categorize them. These is for chicken. These is all purpose.
Right.
Just another good little idea for y'all.
The cooking time for the big chicken, it'd be different from the little one?
Yes, definitely. So if you use the Cornish hen or something, that's gonna take an hour or less, maybe 45 minutes or less.
Okay.
Baking it. But like I said, I want this to take its time. I want it to get really tender. So I'm gonna do it on the low temp for a couple hours.
Well, your house is about to smell real good.
Oh yes. And I just wanted to show y'all something to encourage everybody who's trying to lose weight. I want to show y'all a before and after picture of me. So I don't want to hear no whole lot of noise.
Oh my gosh, look at you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just wanted y'all to see that it can happen. All you got to do is train your mind, think differently, and stay focused and stay with it. I mean, I have a lot of people who talk to me and mentor me and help me throughout this healthy journey. And they say, you know, life happens. So sometimes you might want to eat a little bit more chocolate on that day if you had a bad day or something like that. Would just double up your exercises or something. But it can happen. I saw this picture on my timeline and I was like, good gracious of life. But I am very happier, healthier. I'm more or less stressed. And I just wanted to show y'all and encourage anybody who is trying to lose weight that you can do it. I'm doing it at my own pace, slow. So I'll be healthy. I don't want no saggy skin and none of that. So just wanted to show y'all some encouragement.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
beautiful. Proud of you.
Thank you. And just a couple announcements before we get out of here.
Recording.
All right, we're gonna end the class for today. Thank you, Ms. Sparkman.
Mhm.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait, don't leave yet.
Oh.